Beatrice. How are you?
Good morning, Muriel. I'm very well, thank you.
I'm so happy to have you this morning. Well, my first question is, could you present yourself, please?
Sure, yeah. So my name is Beatrice. I am 41 years old. I live in New Zealand, and I have been a nutrition and wellness entrepreneur for 10 years now. So previous to that, my background's in grief and trauma as a therapist, and I've always been in the helping profession. So what shifted me into wellness and nutrition was the fact that I love getting results physically and I love helping other people improve their lives. So, and not just from a physical perspective, but from a psychological perspective and also a financial perspective. And so that's what really attracted me into the wellness and health coaching. And I've been doing this, as I said, for 10 years now and helping people all around the globe.
That's awesome. I just love that. Well, yeah, so that was a little bit part of my second question, which was, how did you become a wellness entrepreneur and nutrition entrepreneur?
Yeah, well, I actually started initially with my own results. So I'd spent many years sort of yo-yo dieting, and I'd done a lot of things. I mean, you name it, I'd probably done the diet, and I'd also was always quite fit too. And I did eat well. I wasn't a bad eater, but I suffered a lot of digestive issues, a lot of headaches, and just general unwellness. And what happened is I got started on a nutrition program. I got introduced to it. I wasn't particularly skeptical. I just wanted to do something that worked. I saw other people with results. And so I got started, and I lost 2.5 kilos in my first week, and then I went on to lose 18 kilos in 24 weeks, which wasn't particularly fast, but for me, it transformed my life actually, and because I had other health benefits that also came from that too. So for me, I knew that this program, this process worked, and I then started taking on some of the other goals that I wanted to do in life, and I transitioned from sort of normal lifestyle with the program into sports nutrition. And I started doing bodybuilding as a sport. So I was able to utilize this program and my lifestyle and food choices in a way very flexibly, so I can get results in different ways. And through this, of course, people started asking me questions, and my boyfriend at the time asking us what we were doing, because he lost over 24 kilos as well. Yeah, so it works for guys too. So and that's so really just people started asking me what we were doing. So we just started making a little bit of extra income around our jobs and sort of to create extra cash flow. And that got me quite interested and excited. And but what really drove me was the fact that I wanted to create a sustainable lifestyle income for myself. I wanted to create freedom and opportunity and have a lifestyle that I loved, but B, I wanted to help other people have that too. And so when I actually did take a proper look at coaching as a full-time occupation, I could see that availability there to create that lifestyle. And that's what I did. So I started doing it pretty much full-time around my job, and within 2 years, I was able to leave my full-time job.
Wow.
And, yeah, and I've been doing this now for 10 years and 8 years full-time, or 7.5 full-time.
Yes. And so what drives you to do that work?
Well, initially my passion, my passion for people. Because my background, as I said, is in therapy, and I worked in a therapeutic community, which was about changing individuals through relationships. And so when I saw the model of business that I wanted to be part of, not only could I help people physically, but I could help the community. So it had a much larger compound effect, I guess you could call it, to helping people transform. So it wasn't just individuals. I was able to impact a lot more people's lives. And that's really what excited me and my passion. And and I love watching people light up with with energy and health and being able to do the things that they wanted to do in their life, both physically and financially. And that's a real buzz for me.
Yes. So yes, in fact, the question, yeah, I just keep a question, sorry, in my list. But the other question I wanted to ask you is, what do you do as a wellness entrepreneur? What is your job exactly? Yes.
Yeah, it's a good question. So I do three primary things. The first thing is I help people get results.
Yeah.
So through our targeted programs, I wrap that around a whole food eating program because it's really important to have a balanced lifestyle, and balanced nutrition is essential to yourselves, to overall well-being. So we wrap a targeted nutrition program around whole food eating. We want to look at exercise, so I help people with that as well. So we put that little program together depending on their needs. So the second thing from that is often people who are my clients, they also actually have a lot of people who see their results and want to get started. So I often have people who just want to make a little bit of a supplementary income around their current jobs, actually just like what happened for me. That's exactly how I started. Yeah, and they want to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month. Then the third thing I do is I actually teach people how to build sustainable royalty incomes. So it's a lot more, work obviously involved in doing that, but it creates the lifestyle that they're looking for. So yeah, they're the three key things that we do, and we help people to achieve.
That's it. That's awesome. All around, it's so great. So okay, so if someone wants results, how they can work with you actually? How can they do that with you?
Absolutely. So I can work into over 94 countries. Yeah, so it's very flexible. Wherever we have business open in that country, I can work into there. So depending on whether the person is obviously in my area, I'd like to see them. If not, I Skype or Zoom call, and we talk about your goals, and then really work from the goal into the product program and your budget that fits for you. And then we'll go from there and work out a meal plan and help also with some exercise. Sometimes people already have certain things in place and we just work around that. And the great thing is that the programs and meal plans, we can really work it in with any kind of lifestyle. So it really doesn't matter where a person is in their life. It's very flexible. And so from that, and if people do want to make income, we gradually talk about that and and work that into what they want to achieve as well. So yeah, it doesn't really matter where you are, but as long as we have internet access, I can help.
That's great. That's great. Yes, because I know a lot of people that are interested all around the world. And yes, so what does it take to become a wellness coach and get started?
Yeah, well, that's a really good question actually, because a lot of people, they love the idea of being an entrepreneur. They love the idea of if only I could be making $10,000 a month, if only I could work for myself and I didn't have to worry about going to a job and, having a boss and all those things. And these are, I think the majority of people ask themselves. But what it takes really to be an entrepreneur is some mental aptitude. It takes consistency, it takes hard work, and it takes clarity of goals. And I'm actually doing a live today a little bit on the 5 key mistakes that people make in my business. So that might be interesting to look at. But I think that the reality is that if people want to be an entrepreneur, they want to be a wellness coach, they need to be prepared to train, they need to be prepared to learn and to implement the strategies, and realize that it's a process. It's a momentum, and it takes time to build the lifestyle income you're looking for, and determination and stickability, I think, is the key thing.
Yes, but see, I mean, I think what you are doing is absolutely awesome, especially in the times that we are in, because with all those people locked down and things like that, I'm sure it didn't change anything with your business. You probably actually thrived during that time because people can work online and access everyone and can keep on having some incomes. So I think it's an awesome time to actually start that as well, because who wants to be dependent, on a place or a job that could be, as we have seen, stop.
Well, that's the thing, is that's the whole point, is that we get fooled into believing jobs are a stability, and they're really not. And so creating a side gig economy is really, really important today. It doesn't mean you have to stop what you're doing, but creating that extra stream of income really creates that flexibility for you and your family. But if you're serious about it and you work on your business for your lifestyle and on your job to pay your bills, you can set yourself up for an incredibly, flourishing lifestyle in the future. So, but it does take dedication to create the type of six-figure income people are looking for.
Yes, yes, which is normal anyway in any kind of
in any kind of business.
So look, all that is absolutely amazing. So where can people actually find you? How can they be in contact with you?
Absolutely. So obviously I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I also am on email. And so people can either contact me via my Facebook page, which is Beatrice Southwell, just my name, or through Instagram. And there's also contact links on my bio on Insta as well and Facebook. So they're the primary ways. I also have a phone number. So if people do get on there and they want to contact me via phone, they can also do that.
Awesome. Well, look, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I'm excited. I'm waiting for my products as well.
Yeah, me too.
I'm really motivated because they look so awesome. They look so good. So thank you for your time and have a beautiful day. And we'll talk with you very, very soon. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Muriel.
Bye, Beatrice. Bye.